Hi, this is Justin from AC Hamilton in Preston. I'm here with the Korg PA5X and I want to talk about one of the most undiscovered and great features that people just don't even realise is there. If you're a professional or a very experienced player, this video is not really for you, but you know, a lot of our customers and a lot of the people thinking about buying this product will be totally unaware of this feature. And it's not even something that Korg really shouts about. I think they should shout about it, say, hey, this is a great feature. And it's all to do with these buttons here. So these are the buttons that if we used to arrange a keyboard, we used to buttons that say piano, electric piano, organ, guitar and so on, the voice category buttons. So you'd be forgiven for thinking, as it is on lots of other arranger keyboards, that these are the actual voices. So when you press the piano button, you'll get the pianos. You can choose a piano for your first part and then choose strings for your second part, put the two on together and it's mixing piano and strings. No, that's not actually what these buttons are. And so many people, and we know from when we talk to people that they don't realise this, but it's a huge, huge advantage. And the reason is, it's all to do with layering of sounds. So when we think about layering of sounds, it's like an art form. So to layer sounds properly, you know, there's a lot of knowledge that you need. You know, should we mix this with that sound? Should it be at this octave? Should we add an effect onto that second sound? What would be great as a hobby player is if we were just given combinations of great sounds that were already done for us, and that is actually what these buttons are. Okay, so let's take a closer look. So we've got these regular category buttons that we've been talking about, piano, electric piano, organ, etc. So let's just simply press the piano button and I'm going to choose German Grand. Now I'm going to press exit. Now look what happens here. We have upper 1 German Grand, upper 2 dark pad, upper 3 ballad strings. We've also got a lower. Now these sounds are not there by accident. If we did this on another make, the sounds that were in the second and third parts that are not currently on would just be random sounds or what was there previously, a hangover from last time. But here we have sounds set up by somebody who knows what they're doing to have a nice combination with the German Grand, should you wish to bring in to layer a second or third sound. So basically the work's done for you. You can then just enjoy playing the piano. If you want to bring in a second or third part, you know it's going to be a beautiful sound that's already being worked on. Of course, if you want to increase the second or third part, you have the sliders here. So you have all these wonderful previously worked on combinations and sounds, but set up in our easily to understand category buttons. So let's just have a look at some more. So I'm going to go guitar. We've got natural steel guitar. Press exit. You can see again. So there's a reason why there's a second steel guitar there. It's not on, but there's a reason a musical reason why that has been selected. So let's just see what happens when I turn it on. It's just an extra subtle, extra bit of body to the sound. Third one. So let's try another one. So this is in the sax button. So if we want a nice big brass or sax combination, you know, so somebody's already done these three combinations, Glenn and Friends, sweet alto sax, type brass, and they're actually already on as you pick the sound. What's lovely about that one, you get the lovely mellowness of the sound when you play it softly. And if you give it a good whack, very dynamic sound, great combination, already made for you. Here's another great one. So I've just pressed the strings button. I'm going to choose real strings, press exit. We can see we've given this string ensemble as our first sound. There's other sounds there ready to be brought in as and when I might need them. So we can see that we've been given these combination sounds. Now, other keyboards, other makes of keyboards simply don't have this feature. All you get is what was there before. If you want it to be the same as that, that's fine. You can pick, if you want to just pick your sounds for upper 1, your sounds for upper 2, your sounds for upper 3, because you can do. You just don't press these buttons. What you do is you press into the name of the sound, and actually says the word sound on the screen, and now you're choosing your own sound for upper 1, your own sound for upper 2, your own sound for upper 3, and so on. But it's great to have that sort of professional starting point where you're getting a great combination. Taking it a step further, if you want it, you don't need to take it a step further, but if you wanted to, let's say you didn't agree with one of the other sounds that was there, you could change it. Or if you wanted to change the volume of that second sound, you could change it and then resave it under the same name. Or you can also, on the PA5X, have a favourite system, so you can have all your favourite combinations. So they're not tied to any particular style, they're not tied to a bossa nova or a rock. You can use them with any style. So that is very, very different to any other brand of keyboard. So here's another one on the E piano section, the second one down in Mark 1 suitcase. Sometimes it's quite a subtle thing that they've done. So here they've picked the sound Mark 1 suitcase, but on the second one they brought in a E piano noise. So what's that? So that's the sound. But if you listen to isolate what's on upper 2, it's like the authentic noise from that iconic electric piano of that era. So it just adds an extra subtlety to give it a bit more vintage sound, if you will. So, but you can trust what they're doing. You know, somebody knows what I might have never thought of putting e-piano noise on the second sound, but it works really nicely. And there's another nice sound if we want to bring it in, which is a dark pad. So we have this wonderful world of combinations already professionally arranged. All you've got to do is pick them and see what they're giving. Sometimes the second or third will be turned on for you. Sometimes you'll just be given the initial one, but there's a second or third there for you should you want to bring it in. You notice also that there's a lower sound selected because they think this particular sound might work nicely with this cello. So if we put the split on, then now we've got this nice sound in the left hand. Because you can change if you want to, but it's already something nice that works. This is a great example. This is in the sax section. It's called Miller Serenade. So not only have they given us a combination of clarinet, pro, clarinet ensemble, suite, alto, sax, and a sound called Glenn and Friends on the left hand if you have a split on, but it's more than just the sounds. It's also the harmonies and the effects, and in this case we have the ensemble feature. Sometimes from the old days we called it AOC, or it's a feature that's on a lot of keyboards, melody on chord, technichord, and that's already made for us. It's already done for you. We don't have to fiddle about and choose it ourselves. You just pick that sound, all done for you.